by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Marshall in at 2-guard. Portis is out there with Len. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Morgan in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Golden State. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No secret about that. I mean, when they're able to get into a rhythm shooting the ball, they can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry.
Now Armstrong, following the three-point attempt by Freak. That is good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Out to the right wing. Shoots. Shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Passes it to May. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Marshall gets the bucket. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 4-point game. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Curry dishes to Marshall. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Garrison, guarded by Curry. Got a hand on it. Morgan the pass to Marshall. Down low. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Just to Armstrong. Len grabs the board. Warriors leading by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And Cleveland making a change here. Cartwright's checked in. Pass to Armstrong. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Izzo, he's covered by Armstrong. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Freak.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Powell. He kicks to Armstrong. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Marshall kicks to Thompson. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 4 assists now tonight. They set the screen. Steps back and shoots. And that one goes long.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Thompson misses. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Gibbons. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Armstrong. From the top of the key, he buries it. Armstrong's got 5 points so far. For 3, Marshall. No good on the buzzer beater. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. Floor. Warriors leading by 16. Harrison Barnes is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Cartwright. Then there's Armstrong. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Warriors shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Cartwright. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Garrison, defended by Marshall, launches it. No good. Excellent D there for Marshall. Warriors leading by 16. From past the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Nobody near Barnes. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. In third, the Cavaliers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For three, Marshall. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Up top, Armstrong. 5 points in the game. That's short off the rim. Warriors leading by 16. And a wide open look for Freak. And another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Garrison, covered by Marshall. Marshall with the steal. Inside, here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
That drops. Armstrong's got 8.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Len, a screen. And here's Marshall from the arc. And that's not going to go. And through the first half. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
And what a tremendous game for Marshall. He has 14 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Marshall, he's in at shooting guard. Alex Len out there with Portis. Then it's Curry. And it's Morgan in at the small forward position. Portis, the pass to Marshall. Just 5 to shoot. Curry wide open. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And it's Armstrong missing. Warriors leading by 18. Curry dishes to Marshall. Back to Curry. Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. The feed to Curry. From the wing, that falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 7th assist in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The pass to May. To the middle. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 10 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Portis can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 17 points for Freak.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it.
Warriors leading by 20. Thompson in the corner. He feeds it to Marshall. Kicks the land. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 1:25 left to play here in the third. Stanley covered. By Marshall, out to the right wing. Here's May, connects on the 9-footer. 6 points for him.
Assist goes to
Warriors leading by 19. Golden State moving it around. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Prigioni, defended by Mullen. Pass to Stanley. Shot is no good, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Marshall, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
May passes to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Stanley. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Marshall can't hit. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 21. We've got Kaminsky. Harrison Barnes is out there with Armstrong. And it's May in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Armstrong kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Garrison is guarded by Marshall to the middle from 11 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Kaminsky's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. And here's Marshall from the arc.
Golden State foul call.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 19. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
But they'll get another chance. Feeds it to Armstrong. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Warriors leading by 19 points. The dish to Marshall. Launches a three. That's good.
Freak.
Marshall's got 22 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Cavaliers timeout.
Start it.
Alex Len's checked in for Golden State.
Alex Len.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Barnes loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Len with the block. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Warriors leading by 20. And Marshall kicks to Len. Portis, the pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Marshall. The feed to Len. Pass to Thompson. Now Marshall. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Garrison. That three off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. For three, Marshall, and another three for Golden State.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Here's Hardaway. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
They swipe it. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fouls checked in. Marshall hits them both. 1:58 left in the fourth. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Stanley. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Drills the three-pointer. Marshall's got 36.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And one team is just completely outclassing. The other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Cavs.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Marshall. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. to the left side wing. The three. The shot will not go. Prigioni dishes to Kaminsky. Hardaway for three. Cummings grabs the board. Now here's Marshall, guarded closely. Takes the three, and that is good.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turf.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
So we see the Warriors taking the game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really